All right. I got a new addition. I know there's some people out there that have been having trouble with a little bit of lag from the factory. And I got this device right here. It's called the Sprint Booster. Each model is different. They code it to some serial number that fits for the package of your car. Let me get out and try to go under the car and show you the install. So the Sprint Booster just simply intercepts the signal of your gas pedal, and it has its own built-in microprocessor. In this case, mine is built with a wire dongle and then an assembly. So it just basically hooks, this is the gas pedal, and it just hooks right there, disassembles that, intercepts it. That's the OEM connector right here. And that's the OEM spot right there. So you just stick that in there and stick that in there. And then the little control device wire plugs back underneath here. So you can see it. See that little white thing? That's the wire I just ran along the floor here and just kind of left it in my glove box. But whatever you set the setting, I found Sport 3, number 3 to be the magic number. And but you can actually, if you find it that's the perfect one you want for it, you can unplug this wire and roll it up and throw it into your glove box. So I just wanted to share that. This is done to an Audi RS3, and I looked up their part number for A3 and a S3, and it's different. It's a different SKU, so make sure you pick the right one for your car. So this basically eliminates that lag you feel, the delay, when you basically press the gas and you're like, okay, your car is building up, okay, maybe it's a little bit of boost, but there's a delay in these pedals from the factory. They factory tune it. So this now allows you to manually override that factory tune. And I remember there was a YouTuber that had an RS3, and he says, I was hoping for even more punch from the RS3 over his S3. And too bad he didn't discover this, because this is what he needs. And then he would have the extra power without modding the RS3, and it would be considerably more fun. So you have different settings with this, with there's a sport mode, and it goes from 0 to 9, 9 being the most aggressive. And then race mode is more aggressive mode with more throttle. But I found in between about S3 for this car, for me, is the best blend between more performance and instant throttle for city driving punch, and the highway pull. It just pulls a little harder, and you just have to learn to modulate your pedal. Like before, you're like, well, I used to have to press this much to get feedback, but now you can just press this much. So it opens the throttle body a little bit sooner, and then it's still linear, okay? So it's not like open, close instantly. So is it worth it? Absolutely. This one is. I don't know about the other ones, but this one is. You have pedal lock too, so I've tested that already. When you go to pedal lock mode and the car's on, you press this, it doesn't even move. The valet mode is awesome too. And go 55, 65, and 75%. So you don't have to detune your car, like our car is all tuned, and I can just reduce for valet, and someone won't be joyriding it. Or you service your car at the tire shop and whatever, or an alignment shop, and you just don't want them joyriding your car, and you don't have a valet mode, only like people with Cobb access port does. So you can just lock it very easily. So anyways, that's all I wanted to show. It's more like an informational thing than an install, because it's just way too easy. It's like, out of a 1 to 5 difficulty for installation, I would call this not even a 0.5, like not even a whole 1. That means it's super easy to do and super easy to set up. In the RS3, they just instructed you, you open your door before you start. So you open it with your keys, and then you let the CAN bus system reset. You pull your keys off to the side to where the car doesn't have any signal to it for about 10 minutes. Then you can unplug it from the gas pedal assembly and switch it over. Then you won't have any warning lights or any error codes on your dash. And that's it. That really is it. And it transforms this car entirely. My honey did complain about the lag too, because with my tune company that I chose with, which you guys, if you follow, I have integrated engineering, but they don't have a TCU tune, which actually improves on that. Our Golf R actually has a TCU and ECU tune, and I don't need the sprint booster on that car. It's actually modulated and throttled really instant, so it's like an S3, but much more responsive. But anyways, that is the resolution to your laggy issue. This eliminates it, and you can make it as aggressive as possible. I've tried Race 9, and it's just way too aggressive for like parking, because it will go and just kind of jump the car a little bit. So you still want some regulation and some control. This gives it to you. So thumbs up to Sprint Booster, and thanks for watching.